Hey everyone, it is Sam from MissionMonday.com with your weekly missions. We're going to make you work a little harder than we have the past couple of weeks. The past couple of weeks, we've had missions geared, I think, a little more towards fun. They should all be fun, really. This one's fun too, but we're still going to make you work a little harder this time around. What we want you to do, and we are going to keep this thematically for students, staff, parents, and kiddos. Students and volunteers, yeah, that's the other one I'm talking about. Kiddos and students would be the same thing. Anyway, we're going to do some lists this week, and they're going to be 5 positive things about. Now, our student mission and our staff mission goes together, especially for you teachers. What I would like you to do is come up with a list as a class of 5 positive things about your classroom and or your school. Have the class be involved in that and post that somewhere prominently. So as you recognize those things throughout the week, you can say, oh yeah, we do know that, we do that. Well, we even have it on a list here. Families, parents, what I would like you to do is sit down with your kiddos and come up with a list of 5 things that are positive about your family that you really like, and do the same thing. Post that someplace prominently so you can refer to it all week long. Volunteers, what I'd like you to do is come up with a list of 5 things about your school or your community that you serve. Make that list, make 5 copies, and then hand it out to 5 people at school. I'm not making that student exclusive. If you wanted to hand it out to 5 students, that'd be great. But if you see a staff member that you think could benefit from having that list, think might help them, I think that would be a great idea too. So, 5 positive things. You're going to do that about your classroom / school. You're going to do that about your family. You're going to do that about your community / school, depending on whether you're a student, staff, parent, or volunteer, and that should be fun. It will be a little more work, but it's going to be worth it. The other thing I wanted to mention, as I've mentioned last week, is we do have our podcast going. If you go to missionmonday.com, top right, you can click on the podcast. Holy cow, we had a ton of listens on our last one that we just did. I'll email that back out for you guys that get this on email so you can have it. But we have found out that if it's a snow day, a lot more people listen to our podcast. But you don't need to have it on a snow day. So have a listen to those podcasts. Let us know what you think. And we'd love to hear topics if you want to shoot me an email or message me on Twitter. What would be a good topic for Mark and I to talk about? Other than that, you guys have a great week. Thanks for committing to the mission, and we will see you next week.